We all are proud Indians, and we have every reason to be proud. CEO of a Google is Indian, CEO of a Pepsi is Indian, CEO of a MasterCard is a Indian. We are successful in launching a satellite on the Mars. We are the biggest software exporters. We are the highest smartphone users in the world. But still, India is the world's largest garbage generator. Around 62 million of garbage, worth of garbage has been disposed, and around 6,000 tons of garbage is disposed every day. We always keep on blaming the system. We always waste our time in blaming our representatives or the government for not doing the work. This is the same case when we come down to Bangalore. Bangalore recently was named as a garbage city in the New York paper, New York Times. The same case when it comes to our locality area in Bangalore, it's Basavanagudi. Basavanagudi is well known for the place of intellectuals, well known for the place of foodies also, but the inside story is very different. You see, every corner of our area has been filthy. It's been a dump of garbage. So when I saw this, I thought, no, this is the right time to stop blaming the authorities or stop blaming the others and take the matters in our hand. So we came up with the initiative called Swachhbasavanagudi. This was our first drive where the failure is the first step for the success, and we experienced it. This is a dumping corner or spot in our area near it's called Vidyapita Circle, where you can see in the first picture how the garbage has been dumped there. So we youngsters, like 4 and 5 of us, started this campaign, going over there with the help of the local authorities. We cleaned up the spot, and also we painted the ugly walls. And after taking so much of pain and hard work, after 2 hours, the place was same again as the first picture. It was very disappointing. We were all depressed, and also we were like, we took so much of pain, and we all youngsters came on the road. We cleaned up, and the place was again filthy and littered within 2 hours. So we thought we should come up with some kind of a strategy to overcome this. Few of my friends suggested to put a goddess photo so that people fear God, so they won't litter. But we came to know that it won't work. So I was thinking what could be the strategy to overcome this. So we planned to place Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, Sukhdev on the walls, so none of them dare to even litter over there. So we placed a pole and Karnataka flag so that that place was totally cleaned. And we also, when we were doing this drive, when I talk to people, they ask me whether the residents are cooperative, whether they you face a lot of problem or objections from them. Yeah, few of them are they object us for doing this. They tell this is not your job. Go do your other professional jobs rather than cleaning this. This is a work of authorities or the representatives. But there are people, the residents, who helpers in, who come down and join our camps over there. When we were doing this second drive, there was a 65-year old ex-army man who joined us, and till today is with us in every drive. So we upgraded our idea. This is a place in our locality where it was a huge of garbage dumped. So we plan to clean this place and dedicate this place to the 5 brave heroes of our Mumbai attack. So we named that place as Amar Jawan Park. And when there is a Anganwadi in our area, it's the kids go to it's kind of a government school. It was in a very bad condition. You can see the approach to the school. You might be surprised that it did not even had a toilet where there were 30 kids who were studying there. They were taken care over there. There was some 5 to 6 faculties, but they didn't have a toilet. The teacher of that Anganwadi had complained since 6 years to the local authorities and the government, but she wrote letters together and nothing worked out. When our team visited the place, we planned to donate build a toilet, and we did that. And we also painted the ugly walls. The localites and the children, you can see the Anganwadi children's painting the ugly walls. These are the few pictures, the before after pictures which we have done till now. So this was the place which we dedicated this to Abdul Kalam sir. These are the few pictures of our volunteers, working. When I was talking about that Amar Jawan Park, there was a one kid. She was around like 3rd standard. She also took part in our campaign and everything. And we suggested those residents to keep an eye on that place at least for a day, so that once again it won't be dirty on the same day. So this kid took it very seriously, and next day I went there. She was like, went there, the place was very clean. It was all good. So I was, about to leave. She shouted my name and stopped me. I was like, okay, I guess she wanted to thank me or something. Then she took out a sheet, a piece of paper. And when I saw that paper, it was containing all this numbers, the vehicle numbers. I was like surprised, what is this? She said, yesterday till 12:30 in the night, I was in the spot, and I have, noted down the vehicle numbers who came to litter that place. Yeah. So that is the kind of, commitment we see in today youngsters. Um, Also, we were blessed to have the Grammy awardee, Ricky Cage, to launch our website. We wanted to, spread this awareness to more people. Till today, it's like we have done with 20 weeks, 20 drives. We have converted this 20 dirty spots into beautiful spots, and we have more than 50 volunteers with us. I would like to thank all my volunteers. We also, when we go out and doing these campaigns, we face a lot of objections from the authorities. Many people ask me, Gagan, is this campaign is funded by a party or a politician? This question is very common. The answer is absolutely no. The whole campaign, cost has been bared by all the volunteers. They put out the money from their pocket money and the salaries. So what is our next future plans? Uh, we want to fund the BBMP sanitary workers, the Paura Karmikas, who work for us, before we wake up, these people go onto roads and clean the roads and collect the garbage from our houses. But when you, talk to them, or when you, study their life, it's really pathetic. They are very less paid, and the salaries are given like 4 or 5 months in a once, and their health condition is totally ignored. So we are coming with a plan of collecting a fund all over our area, and giving those funds for their health, and getting them health insurance, and also education fund for their kids. And also in our constitution, there is a provision which we all should be, we have ignored that, and also we are not aware of that. There is a provision which it clearly say that we have to frame a ward committees or a ward sabhas in each wards. It's a equal responsibility of a representative as well as a public. So we want to, implement this thing in our Bangalore, whole of our Bangalore, urging for the, ward committees, where the people then start owning their, the roads, owning the parks. We Indians, take bath every day, right? And the most hygienic and cleanliness observed people in the world are Indians. But we limit that to only for our personal space. When it comes to public place, we don't care. So that participation, that ownership can be bridged through this ward committees. And we have a basic infrastructure for, when we think of a hospital, we require, need to have some basic infrastructure like lab facilities, and the wards and everything. When we think of a college, we need to have an infrastructure like, a library, a decent auditorium, and, reading room or something. But the same thing has to be implemented when it comes to waste management. In our country, we lack of infrastructure for waste management. There are lack of, recycle plants. We need to implement this recycle plants in each wards. And also, we lack in, dustbins, and we lack in the public toilets. So this has to be taken up very seriously. So we have a future plan of, having a very good infrastructure in our area. So the inspiration, the person who inspired me as well to take up this challenge was our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi. And when I, think of running this campaign, everyone, were like, how did you, get an idea of this campaign and everything? Who got in, who inspired you? These were the questions. So the whole campaign, the whole idea was inspired by Shri Narendra Modi. So we dedicate all those 20 spots, the beautified spots, to our Prime Minister. Thank you so much.